Rain hammered down on the empty highway, each drop a tiny explosion against the windshield. Daniel had been driving for what felt like an eternity, his eyelids heavy, his mind numb with exhaustion. He just needed a place to rest, anywhere. As if on cue, his GPS flickered, then blinked back to life, displaying a location that definitely wasn't there a moment ago, the Midnight Hotel to 0.3 miles. Daniel frowned. He'd driven this stretch of road 100 times and never seen a hotel. But the weariness was overwhelming. He was too tired to second-guess a miracle. Soon, a majestic building materialized from the dense fog, its windows glowing with a warm, inviting light. A tall, elegant structure that seemed completely out of place in the middle of nowhere. The neon sign above the entrance flickered softly. The Midnight Hotel. Vacancy. Relief washed over Daniel. He parked and hurried towards the entrance. The grand doors swung open automatically, ushering him into a lobby that felt like a step back in time. Golden chandeliers dripped with crystal, and rich red carpets muffled his footsteps. Behind the ornate front desk stood a tall, pale man in a crisp uniform, his smile polite, yet unsettling. "Welcome," the man said, his voice eerily calm. "Your room has been waiting." Daniel blinked, confused. "I'm sorry, you must have me mistaken for someone else. I didn't make a reservation." The receptionist's smile widened, showing a little too much teeth. "Oh, but you did ... eventually." Daniel let out a nervous laugh. "What's that supposed to mean?" Ignoring the question, the man slid a tarnished brass key across the polished wood. "Room 606, once you check in," the receptionist whispered, his voice dropping to a confidential tone. "You never need to leave." Anxious to get to his room, Daniel grabbed the key and turned towards the elevators. As if sensing his intention, a set of brass doors slid open without him pressing a button. He stepped inside, and the doors closed with a soft thud. But instead of ascending, the elevator began to go down. Daniel frantically jabbed the button for the lobby, but the panel remained dark. The elevator continued its descent, deeper and deeper. The lights flickered, then a disembodied voice echoed not from the speaker, but from the very walls around him. "Welcome to the hotel," it whispered, "where time checks in, but never checks out." The elevator doors finally slid open, revealing a sight that made Daniel's blood run cold. He wasn't in a hotel anymore. He was standing in an endless hallway lined with hundreds of doors, stretching into an impossible distance. Each door was identical, except for a small brass plaque. As his eyes adjusted, he saw they were all labeled with names. His heart pounded in his chest as he walked forward, and there, gleaming under the dim light, was a door with his name on it.